I'm Carly Moore, and I play Judy Haynes.
My real name is Mary Chambers, and I played Martha Watson.
I am Amanda.
I'm Simon.
And we're Ensemble.
And I was Man with Skis.
And I was Attractive Woman / Sheldrickson.
My name is Katie Bennell, and I was on production this year.
Okay, my name is Emma Peterson, and I was a featured dancer.
I'm Natalie Baker, and I was in Ensemble.
Justin Richard, Ed Sullivan show announcer and main waiter.
My name is Annie Alvin, and I was in the ensemble this year.
Nick Tyson, and I was a featured dancer.
Okay, I'm Katrina Johnson, and I was in the ensemble.
I'm Mike Freeman. I am the technical theater director here at Pius High School.
I'm Justin Minchow, and I performed as Phil Davis.
My name is Abby Ecker, and I was ensemble / security girl.
My name is Eric Zimmerman, and I had the role of Bob Wallace.
I'm Erica Thomas. I am the props head at Pius.
My name is Bridget Lang, and I was Betty Haynes in White Christmas.
So basically, I joined this department because I watched my sister on this exact stage since she was, since she was a freshman in high school. And I don't know, I really looked up to her, and I still do. And I don't know, she's what made me love the theater in the first place, so.
A lot of it was inspiration from Tyler. Tyler got into it, and I just saw how much he loved it, and I just decided to try it out, join it, and then after that I've come to just love it as something. It's a part of me now. It's just something that I love to do.
I think I was bored. I didn't want to do sports anymore after messing up my knee. And I had a lot of friends who said, give this a try, so I did. And I've been doing it ever since.
I joined because I always heard it was so much fun, and even though it was hell sometimes, in the end it was a great experience.
I joined because of my family, because everyone in my family did it. And once I joined production last year, I realized how fun it was. Well, I don't hate the movie White Christmas, but I was expecting a lot more of a wow show to go out with our senior year, and it was kind of disappointing to read that it was White Christmas.
I was so annoyed. I was like, who does White Christmas in March? We had just gone from like doing Godspell and like all this like really motivational stuff, and then they're like, we're gonna do White Christmas, and I had like no idea what White Christmas even was about, and so I was just very annoyed.
But anyway, I had literally no idea what it was about. People told me it was a dancing one, and I was like, okay.
My mom was really excited. I was just indifferent. I was like, cool. I like Christmas.
I had never seen the movie White Christmas, so I didn't really know what to expect. But it was a lot of fun.
This one was a little more crazy because we were dealing more with running crew props than hand props mostly. And so there's a lot more like staring at the stage and configuring and watching like where the action was mostly, and like where the scenes were going to be set mostly. And I mean, I do that for every show, but for this one it was a lot more moving. And so me and Ellen, who's other person on props, we had to come to almost every rehearsal to make sure we caught everything, even if it was just like the smallest detail. And so it was a little more rigorous than other musical shows have been. We do that for the play a lot, but for musical usually we can sit back a little bit more and wait till it's closer to the show. But for this one we had to be there for the whole thing.
Never as stressful as Les Mis or Godspell, I would have to say. I think it was the most fun. The dancing was awesome, and I don't know, just everything about this musical was just really easy and fun, and it just, I don't know, it was easy to do.
I don't know, I thought it was pretty chill actually.
Yeah,
I never got too stressed out or anything.
Didn't really seem that bad. I think being ensemble is it's a lot easier being ensemble in the show.
A lot different than Godspell.
A lot different than Godspell.
Godspell, you're always on stage
like,
always
all
having
the
a new
time.
character, but with White Christmas,
You kind of like, you come off on parts and then go back, you go on parts and then come off on different ones, and then you kind of like switch around, and it really wasn't all that bad.
I don't know, it took me a while. It took me a while to actually understand Judy. and it didn't actually click with me until probably opening week, that whole entire show week. And so I don't know, it took me a while to get into the groove of it, but it was definitely just me trying to figure out the motivation behind everything I was saying. Definitely the acting. The singing and dancing was definitely difficult, but it was the acting that I struggled with the most.
It was exciting. I didn't really get nervous, but it was a lot, because, I mean, a lot going on, but it was really fun.
You got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music's hot. So come, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Put your banker, clerk, and grocer. Let yourself go.
Probably accepting ensemble as a really fun part, because I like hoped to be something bigger. I mean, every senior does, but I think once I got into it and once we started having rehearsals more and more often, I realized just how much fun ensemble is, because you get to be with people, but there's not the pressure of learning your lines and being on stage all the time, and I didn't have to stay late. And so I think it was hard at first for that, but over the course of the musical, I really did fall in love with being ensemble.
Stress level for this show was down tremendously from past years. And I think it really goes back to the dedication of the group as a whole, but there are always those select few who go just an extra mile to help push things along and make it happen. And we had a great group this year, especially a lot of guys just stepping up, especially those who have never been in a department before. I mean, we had some who helped the first couple shows, and then unfortunately they'll be leaving at the end of the school year, such as Jacob Miller or Eli Ray or Bo Dodson, who just did it as a lark and thought it might be kind of sounded fun, and they thought they'd give it a try, but ended up really stepping up and taking what could have been an absolute train wreck, even on the technical side, and making it work, which again takes all that stress off me and makes everything run so much better as a whole.
The hardest part was accepting the fact that we had to finish, maybe, if that works. At the end of the last show, the only thing I wanted to do was make Mr. Mosier and Mrs. O say that we could do the show like twice more, or just like one more weekend or something like that. I didn't want the show to be over. So I think the hardest part was accepting that the show's over and we were done with it. Accepting the fact that some people were leaving. Probably that.
Saying goodbye, leaving, I don't know. That was a good part and also a bad part.
I have to say letting it end, probably, because I feel like it didn't end. Even now, I feel like it's still not over.
Listening to people talk you know who you are. Got a little tedious at times.
Mr. Mosier has this habit of monologuing.
Basic minimum information. I'm going to talk fairly quickly. So here are the rules. Some of you already said there are 3 major, not the social aspect of pre-show ritual, the professional aspect of pre-show. To socialize, that sidebar conversation. Right after period 8, Tuesday and Wednesday, you switch that to you come in and be in communication. Let's go to work. What's the show going to be like? The show's going to be solid. You should buy it. Number 2 is stay in good academic standing. It's not fair. 4 o'clock hour and you go to work. How does that start? It starts with, you got to be proactive about it. I need you to adhere to them. Fix that. Fix that yesterday. Earnest about it in the last 2. Performance mode and you go to work. 52 people. Questions? Here's why Christmas stays white Christmas.
Describe musical in one word.
One word, that's so hard. Oh, Lord.
Unforgettable.
I'm just gonna say family, because that's seriously what I feel like.
Mentally unstable.
With family.
Family, I guess, or familial, whatever.
Family. Effort? Yeah, thanks, Simon.
Just incredible.
I'd say eclectic, because everyone brings their own special things to the show.
Drama. Drama.
Flamboyant.
Super fun.
It's been fun, and I'll miss all the seniors. I think this group of seniors is a really hard group to say goodbye to, and we'll miss you, and we love you, and thank you.
Just thank you. I don't know. You guys have shaped me. I would be a completely different person if I hadn't met all of you, so just thanks for being my friend and always being
I'd like to say thank you for leading us throughout this entire process. I learned so much from you guys, and I'm really nervous for you guys to leave next year for musical and for other things too, like choir. You guys were really good to us.
There were a group, there was a certain group of senior guys, which would have been you, Steven, Eric, and Nick, that really I felt were like older brothers to me through the entire process. I came in as a freshman, and freshman and sophomore year, I got to hang out with the upperclassmen, the guys that were like super cool. They would go out and have fun. I got to hang out with them at cast parties and stuff like that. And I just want, and just thank you is like what I'd say to them for the way that they've impacted my life, the way that they accepted me.
You guys have been like my second, I don't want to say parents, but like you've been my parents, and no matter what happens with everybody, everybody's like there for each other, and I don't know what's gonna happen when you guys leave. Like, you guys thought that when we came in, but like when freshmen come in, like I don't know how we're gonna survive with them, but I love
you. I think what I'm going to take away is just the knowledge that having a tight-knit cast is crucial to a good show, because if you're not good friends with your castmates or crew, then it's not gonna work out. So for future productions, just be familiar with your people.
Very familiar.
Very familiar.
It's definitely a huge community. I met so many people throughout the 4 years of being in musical theater, and so it's just, it means kind of family for me, because it's like, it is like a second family. I know everybody and you know them really well because you spend so much time with them constantly.
I think that sometimes you come in with ideas for like your life, or just this department or things in general, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be amazing the way they are. Things happen for a reason. Musicals are chosen for different reasons. Parts are given out for reasons. But I think in the end, there's always something to merit from whatever part you are, wherever you are in life, whether things go your way or not. And I think that's something I'll always remember.
It just meant a lot to me to know that there was a group of people that would always be there for me all the time, and I really felt like the Pius Players was that group of people, and like I try to show that to other people, you know, that I'll be there for them, and I just hope that that's a tradition that we keep up, that we stay a family, because I think that we're the best family, Pius, personally.
A lot, actually, because like regular plays, you just say a line and like that's it. But in a musical, you can say a line and then burst out in a song and no one questions it.
It's meant a lot because, you know, like the whole musical theater group is like, they become your family. So, I mean, I have my friends at Pius, but then also my family.
And even if I don't stay in touch with people or we like fall out of contact or I don't know, stuff like that, I'm still going to remember what happened, and it's always going to be in a special place in my heart because I'll just have that with me forever.
It's meant more than any other sport can offer. Like, it's offered a place where you can just go and be around people that you love and doing what you love. Just having fun and forgetting about the rest of distractions.
It's been my one place that I found in high school where no matter how many years pass and how long goes on, I'm going to remember the feeling of being here, and I'm going to remember like the people and every production we did. I'm going to remember the whole process. I'm going to remember going to crew after school every day and staying till 9:30 to 10 every night. And I'm going to remember all the bad times as much as I'm going to remember the good, because like I said, the family sense that I got from here, it's nothing like I've ever.
It's meant everything. It's where all my friends have come from. It's where I've learned the most. Yeah. It's where I've learned to like be myself.
Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men.